Buenas noches, hermoso mundo, y este perfecto día del 2026. Good evening, good night, good morning, world, on this perfect second day of 2026. I want to share with you a thought. The world that you want to live in. Quiero compartir con ustedes una idea. Sobre el mundo que nosotros queremos para vivir en él. Les voy a contar una historia. I'm going to share with you a story, and I'm going to be going in English and Spanish back and forth. As usual, I like the videos like that because it's easier for me to do it 2 in 1. Les voy a contar una historia real y voy a estar brincando de inglés a español. Así logro hacer 2 por 1 o 2 en 1. Es una historia real y me gustaría que compartan conmigo algún comentario. ¿Qué piensan ustedes? And I would love for you to share with me a comment what you think about this story, or any other comment that you wish to share with me. Once upon a time, whether it was in the last year or not, there is this girl. She is in her early teens, late teens, sorry. She's living alone. She's renting this private room in someone's house. When she left that place, she moved on to another rental apartment. This family had 2 boys and a daughter. The 2 boys were by the present husband of this lady. And she made a comment to the dog that was renting in that private room was a bad influence for her daughter. She used to share clothing, shoes, jewelry, all kinds of things with this girl. Because she was limited on what she had. They lived on a very tight budget. The father of the 2 children, he had developed the disease that starts with a C. You know which one I mean. Esta chica estuvo rentando por 1 año una habitación privada en la casa de una familia con 2 varones que eran hijos del esposo presente de esta señora, y ella tenía una hija. Tiene una hija. Pasó el tiempo y la señora le dijo a su hija que esta chica que rentaba esa habitación privada era mala influencia para ella. Esta chica se mudó a un apartamento el señor empezó a desarrollar la enfermedad esa que empieza con la letra C. Ya ustedes saben cuál es. gratitude and friendship, especially with a daughter, she kept visiting there. Every few months, she would pass by there to say hello. Knowing what the lady had said about her, she didn't care because she knew that she was special. She knew that she had not done anything wrong. Because she has a way of loving everybody, no matter what people say about her. Pasado el tiempo, esta chica visitaba cada cierto número de meses a esta familia como señal de agradecimiento, sin importarle lo que la señora había dicho de ella, de que ella era mala influencia para la hija. Porque esta chica tenía bastantes cosas, ropa, joyas, zapatos, y los compartía con esta niña que eran de una edad muy similar, porque esta familia vivían con pocas cosas. Y para ella no le molestaba compartir la ropa, los zapatos, las joyas. Y de vez en cuando salía con esta chica. Ahora ya eso no pasa más. En esa historia quiero llegar al punto de que ya ve la frase que dicen que las visitas y el pescado después de 3 días apesta. Eso es algo que a veces parece que sí es muy cierto, a pesar de que esta chica pagaba una renta y compartía lo mejor de ella. Sin embargo, decían que era una mala influencia. No tenía novio, se dedicaba a estudiar y a trabajar para avanzar en la vida. Era muy talentosa, muy buena en todo lo que era costura, manualidades. This girl, time passed by and she would work and study. She was very talented, very crafty. She knew all the basics of sewing. She didn't have a boyfriend. She had somebody that she liked. But it was that kind of beautiful relationship, innocent, where the sex was not involved. Yet, she was categorized as a bad girl, as a bad influence for that girl where she used to live at. There is a phrase that says that fish and visitors, after 3 days, they begin to stink. It has come to a point where it is too, even though she was paying for that private room. She didn't have any bad habits. She would go out with this girl. She had a friendship with a boy where the sex was not involved. Pure, beautiful, innocent relationship. What do I mean to say about this story? That time passes by and we judge people in the wrong way. This could have destroyed that girl because she was pointed out as a bad girl. Today, something like that happens everywhere. But people usually take it wrong. They judge. It's a normal thing. People like to judge. It could have destroyed the girl. It can destroy anybody. Being called a bad girl. What matters in life many times is that you move forward no matter what people say. No matter how people judge you, because you don't know what people go through in life. We have come to a point in this world where we need to find peace and allow people to live, and hopefully they allow you to live. Con esta historia lo que les quiero compartir es que hemos llegado a un punto de nuestra vida en que el juzgar a alguien tan severamente puede causarle daño a alguien, pero uno puede ser lo suficientemente fuerte para seguir adelante, sin importar lo que las personas digan, porque es muy fácil juzgar a alguien sin saber por qué hacen las cosas que hacen. En este caso, esta chica tenía que vivir en algún lugar. Sin embargo, se le era juzgada tan severamente. Me gustaría que ustedes comenten qué piensan. Porque debemos de dejar de juzgar a las personas. Dejar que las personas vivan. Y que lo dejen a uno vivir. Today we should be making friends and influencing people with such a way that we can set an example. That each one of us is doing the best that they can be into building that world that we want to live in peace, in love. Like I said, making friends and influencing people in the best way. Especially protecting nature, trying to eat healthy, and not hurt one another. Because the hurt, it can be traumatizing. It can be painful. I feel that that's a world that everybody should lead into living, making a world a better place. And if you have a talent, a skill, you should share it with those around, because not everybody had the opportunity or has the opportunity to be independent, be self-sufficient, be talented, and survive in the best way that everybody can. You know, I always say, I love your soul. I love your existence. I love this world. And if I would have made this video 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 30 years ago, I would have said to you how painful it is to hear a story like that. But everybody has a path, and only each and every one of us can walk our own path to learn, to grow, and hopefully find harmony with everything that surrounds us. And be grateful to God for the experience of being able to live in this world that was created for our enjoyment, for His glory. With Him, to live in love, in peace, but more than anything, to know that we are part of everything that's around us. Have you ever noticed how the trees get upset about losing leaves? New leaves come back up on those branches. The trees don't seem upset about it. It's a natural cycle of life. And if you were to know that the trees, they communicate one with another through the roots, they connect. You cannot tell whether the trees are happy or are upset. They just are there, giving us that unique magic, that unique nurturing love. And what do? Sometimes we cut them down. And sometimes we cut ourselves, one another, in many different ways. ¿Se ha dado cuenta cuántos árboles pierden sus hojas? Usted no ve que los árboles estén tristes, porque atrás, en esas ramas, vienen otras hojas nuevas. Y si usted investigara que los árboles se conectan entre ellos, nos brindan a nosotros esa magia, esa vida que nos asiste a nosotros en vivir. Mas sin embargo, nosotros a veces nos despedazamos unos a otros, nos lastimamos, nos causamos dolor y vamos tumbando y cortando árboles. Y los árboles no nos dicen nada a nosotros, pero siento que debemos de hacer las cosas mejor, de respetar la vida en todo lo que nos rodea, respetarnos y amarnos nosotros mismos. Y si revisan el video que hice ayer en vivo, quise tratar de compartirles eso mismo. Hagamos lo mejor, porque todos tenemos un paso que caminar en la vida. Cada uno de nosotros individualmente tenemos que dar paso a paso y disfrutar este mundo que Dios nos ha dado a nosotros la oportunidad para vivir, para aprender, crecer con Dios, juntos todos, en paz y en armonía. Y ya ustedes saben que los que están suscritos en este canal, ya saben que amo sus almas y amo su existencia. Y aquí los dejo esta noche con ese pensamiento. Buenas noches, buenos días, mundo. Chao, les hablaré en el siguiente video. Good evening, good night, good morning. I will share with you next time some more. If you don't mind checking the video from yesterday, where I have shared with you about loving and living in peace within our rights to express ourselves and becoming a better person each day that passes by. Bye.